Okay, 762 by 51. Alright, so first order of business. Vest B, 6B, and adventure backpack. Vest B, 6B, and adventure backpack. Vest B, 6B. Do believe I already have an adventure backpack. Whew. Alright. I'm more energetic than yesterday because today wasn't that bad. Yesterday was rough as fuck. uh,
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
let's do this first. Alright. Active missions. Let's see. Deliver an adventure backpack, a CPU, four nuts and bolts, and 3 fans. 4 nuts. I have exactly 4 nuts and bolts. Look at that. Alright. Well, what do you know? Sometimes the world just says, hey, I got you. Too many bandages, though. Obviously. Obviously. Oh, hey, T1. How you doing? We're just continuing to do missions now, I guess. I mean, really, now that we've peaked at now that we've peaked at Minty 5 and Spec 5, the only thing left to do is to start getting Yuri 5 and then Tabor and then Rehabilitation 5 and then Shiro 5 and then next thing you know, bada bing bada boom, I got myself a Omega container. But unlike last time, this time I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I'm not gonna go evil and insane. Never again. The adventure backpacks for a quest. Also, we found a flare shell. It's pretty cool. They do exist. Surprising. I know. Bet you never saw that coming. Whoa, is that a flare shell? Is that a flare shell? I'm missing another bakupaku. So hot. Hope you're doing alright though, T1. Uh, glad you could catch a stream. Oh.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
Need one of these and one of these. Another one of these and another one of these. Yet another one of these. And yeah, that's great. And I think I need like 3 of these. Need more of these though. Have informed thee that I'm getting a Meta Quest 3S for Christmas. Nice. It's probably gonna be cheaper around those timings now that the Quest 4 is coming out soon. So you definitely got yourself a bargain. Count on that. CPU, 4 nuts and bolts, and 3 PC fans. The House of Scott seller on Macam, yes. Kill 3 Phoenix wearing a Vesby, 6B47. Locate the museum. Oh, I need a camera. Almost forgot that. Yeah, it's just hope you're. Indeed, it's 200, even the 256 gigabytes. Oh, well, I cannot really say anything about that cause I always PC VR anyway, so. Oh, am I stuck on the? Oh. Do we want to run through the tutorial, I guess? Okay. We gotta close the game. Main menu bug, I guess. Yeah, I don't really do standalone, so I can't really say much on like how many gigabytes is good, but I mean if you play standalone, having multiple games installed it would be pretty nice, I suppose. What's the difference between a 3S and a 3 and a 3S anyways? I honestly don't know the difference, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably the 3S is probably like what? Like not as good cameras maybe, some shit like that. Who knows at this point? As far as I'm concerned, PC VR is the way to go. But, you know, once again, you don't have to agree with me on that stance. Difference is the lenses, just that and the fact that it has no headphone jack. Honestly, the pancake lenses, now that you mention it, is pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie. Once you go with the Quest 3 lenses, you can kind of never go back, you know. So, which is very unfortunate. Oh, hey Axel. There's no words to describe how it feels to play standalone. I've played like specific games on just on just a standalone before. I mean, apart from the fact that I could like, you know, play Resident Evil 4 VR, the shitty one, not the remake one. And I mean, I do kind of play standalone already because my virtual desktop is an Airlink, so So I'm already kind of already playing.
Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
What? Did the shit just roll back everything? Hello? All my shit just got rolled back for for no reason. Well, at least I'm still wearing a VSB. Haha. You a new player? Hardly so. The opposite, in fact. I think about 330 hours will probably tell you tell you everything that you need to know. Guess not, my bad. That's all right. I mean, gotta ask anyways, right? You're either new or you're not. I mean, the free thing is like it's kind of a half and half, cause I mean, I play mixed reality and augmented reality. I mean, yeah, but
Please do not forget to
most of them are more of a
areas.
gimmick than
Bunkers are no longer
actual
considered
like,
secure.
you know, the certified good stuff. So connection terminated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for so much for subscribing, Zulu. You play... Hey, cool guy. Do I play PvP or PvE? No, I only play PvE. I don't really like PvP, so I just stick with PvE. Okay. Well, I'm ready to go. Both, I guess. Alright. We need to get to the House of Scots first. So please do not spawn me near the museum. I will actually be visibly upset. Finally, a PvE player. Okay, well this is actually like way worse. Those were some very shitty headphones on the Ronin, Jesus Christ.
Phoenix splánunoci.
Wow, these things actually have like some mount use. That's crazy. What gun does the FN fell? Holy shit, I sent that man flying back. Okay. I guess I've been ragging on headphones a little bit too harshly. I still would rather be able to hear everything, but this ain't that bad. It's not that bad. Do you hear this shit? 'Cause I can't. That means it's not bad. If you find the ones with a microphone in the front, they're better. Alright, sure. Those are the best, cool guy. I don't know which is which. I don't typically use them. Is PvE and GOT optional? Yeah. Are these ones good or bad? I can't tell. They all sound the same. Alright. I choose to go deaf. Yo, I hit. Can we hit green key card? I don't play with viewers, so nope. Did I just force grab? Red one's even better? I mean, that is true. Yeah, but not a lot of people have red these days. Right, I forgot I'm wearing shitty armor. Oh, laser. Not bad. One more tick. Okay. Actually, wait. Oh, hell yeah. This my kind of deagle. Why do you not play with viewers? Cause it's a trust thing. You know, I would love to play with y'all, but but the rational side of me tells me that eventually, if I keep playing with viewers, one of them's gonna shoot me in the head the moment we load in, and I just... Because it just seems really stupid that the trust that people will not shoot me in the head. So the best option, and the option that leave... Oh, I forgot to bring the CPU. Oh, god damn it. Well, this is crappy. I'll leave those there. I gotta go hit some computers. You don't but only in PvP because enemies can see it. Yeah. There was a PC back here. I didn't actually check if it has CPU. I mean, that's for the laser thing. That's kind of why you use this mode, which is you know. Oh, this thing doesn't even have a motherboard, which is the NVG only mode. But here, no consequences, so just use it. Lasers are the freest thing in this game on whatever, so eh. Alright. Well, I completely forgot to bring a CPU, but oh wow. How perfect. Okay. Yeah, take the CPU, forget about the GPU, guys. The CPUs, you trust a bunch of people though. It's not really about you trusting me, it's more about me trusting you. I mean, I tell people, you know, it's like, I cannot trust your intentions, and the best thing for both of us is for me to just not play with you. Because if I play with you and nothing happens, fine. But if it just so happens that you do end up killing me, I shit you not. I literally, I don't mean to brag, but I am part of like one of those YouTube groups that I believe it's part of like the moderation team or whatever, and I can literally just ask them to. I'll just send in the whatever and then send in the footage and then bada bing bada boom, permaban. Let's go. No, but seriously though, it's like the best thing I can do for any potential TKers is to just not play with you so that you don't get a potential ban, and that way I don't have to feel bad about getting TK'd. Alright, give me a moment. I need to go get a drink of water. No, I'm just getting going to my room. It hurts. Did I drop one of my magazines? God damn it, I dropped one of my magazines. Where'd it go? That's kind of why I decided to turn it off when someone can hear me. Oh, okay. I saw on the screen, it's like, where the hell's my magazine? And then I just dropped it on the ground. Okay, sure. I need to reset chat. There we go. Sometimes I imagine if you could turn VR, like plug things into your head, is a lot better, but the safety standards is also crucial too. That's why I don't TK anybody. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's basic common sense, you know, don't be a dickhead. But, you know, unfortunately, this game does beget a lot of children. I'm sorry to say it, but this game has a just very weird amount of children playing it, and it's very interesting to know that a milsim shooter attracts a bunch of kids to play the game, which honestly, it's pretty. You won't get banned because the entire premise is to trust no one. That's literally not how it works. Just because their motto is to trust no one, it doesn't give anyone the go ahead to TK without consequences. This, you guys talking about this one? This one's the worst one. Oh. Okay. Trust me, I've seen things, you know. I've literally been in like I mean I am in one of those like I don't know. You guys probably never heard of the reality rifters. Go on YouTube and just trust no one. They always yeah, they do say that, but it doesn't give you agency for the team kill people, you know. It's them telling you to trust no one is just the general common sense thing. But if you are, but it, I understand that, but I know for a fact that you won't get banned for it. I got killed, they didn't get banned in the Discords. No, you don't get it. Like, you don't get it. I've literally had like I'm literally in one of those like servers where they like share names, and then one of them's like literally directly on the team, and he literally sends it into the to the devs themselves to take action. It's just how it is, you know. They only ban cheaters. I mean, sure, if you insist, I guess, but just to let you know that at the bare minimum, you are gonna be blacklisted. Because because people share those names around. They will know. Even if you somehow do not get banned. But the point I'm trying to make is that your argument about how it's not gonna be a thing because their motto is to trust no one is not a good argument, because the trust no one argument is used for don't trust randoms. You're supposed to trust your teammates. If they team kill you, then that's basically just not unsportsmanlike. That's why it's, oh hey T1. Getting better. Whatever you say, man. There's a reason I don't go onto the Tabor Discord, and it's because there's precisely all these children that are literally everywhere being a complete nuisance, and honestly it's quite irritating. If I have to go ahead and see like one more time that this guy or this guy whatever, I'm gonna actually lose it. It's completely pointless to talk about it in any sense of the word other than Jesus Christ. Some of y'all need to grow up. Not everything is the whole like fucking TKing thing is just fucking stupid from the get-go. I really don't get how people like find it fun to purposely sham people. But whatever it is, my point still stands that I don't want to even risk it, cause I mean at the end of the day, what's the point? If you're claiming what I'm saying is not true, then okay, good, but once again, you're still gonna be blacklisted from almost every single major Tabor content creator out there, so why bother? People aren't stupid. They're gonna if they can't ban you in the Discord, they're gonna make sure you do not get to interact with any other with the streamers at the very least. So anyways, I never understood viewer rates personally. So whatever. Doesn't make a lick of sense to me. You know how many people like I actually see like I don't know what MOH above and beyond is. You're gonna have to explain it to me sometime, or like right now, because I typically I don't play a lot of video games, and the ones that I do play, I'm not gonna tell you. Let's check real quick. Let me just check real quick.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
Reality Rifters. Oh nice, this guy. Mass ban for whispers. For racism and whispers. Honestly, and our team here has started a precedence that TK do and get banned. Okay, yeah. Mostly seems to be more so you know, getting blacklisted from like all the other content creators in existence. So throw caution to the wind, I guess. Are you, what the fuck? Are you collect Yorick skulls? Do you have any idea what you're asking, game? Do you want to not risk getting... It's a oh, Medal of Honor in VR. I don't know. Medal of Honor is well, I've definitely heard of it, but it really depends. It really depends. Most these days, I tell you one thing for sure. I sure as hell ain't willing to spend money on games a lot these days. Oh, I gotta say. Alright. How much do I need? I need $250,000. Ugh. $250,000 from can get you some good armor. You get it? Yeah. I mean, I don't really mean to harp on it, but like, yeah. TKers, piece of shit. Eh. Oh, I can just buy another Delta secure container and then I'll hit the limit. Should be. Yep.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
Complete 5 rates on what? Blah blah blah. Complete blah blah blah. Complete 10 rates. Ooh, yes, please sign me up. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I am going to do this one. Easy pickings. 10 rates without dying? That's like baby steps. Alright, so we need now go and collect a Yorick skull. I wonder if Yorick still... I wonder if Yorick skull even still spawns on on Silo. I mean, it obviously does, but like, I can't prove that. How much does it sell for? Ooh, okay. Well, that is definitely very, very interesting. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna keep this actually, and then I'm gonna you know, just make sure that just you know, trade it in when I have the if I need it. I'm gonna buy 3 games immediately when I get Tabor, Metal Blue, Sniper Elite VR. I mean, shit. That's another thing is that I don't know if Steam if meta stores ever do sales. So typically I always tell people to wait for sales if they want to buy a live service game. Not that that means anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll never understand, like, you know what's really unfortunate? One of, like, the previously better games that was, okay, so this game has, like, a history. This game that I'm talking, did I just sell that to, okay, whatever. So there's this game that has kind of like a really shitty history about it. It's there was this once upon a time it was a game that I really liked. It was great. You know, it was projected to be PC VR only so they can keep the standalone quest kits out. That didn't happen. They eventually started to move it to Quest standalone, which was basically like them going back on their promise. They had a crypto thing, which I mean initially it was always sketchy to begin with, but then it got worse when they decided to like completely deny its existence, and then finally they went with a free to play scheme. I don't know if you guys have any idea what I'm talking about, but what literally happened with this game was that it went from like a good game, and then it literally just became that one point in time in the Minecraft movie where like Steve was like, as a child I yearned for the mines, and then that's literally what happened. They made a free to play scheme, but they locked like 90% of the content behind a grindy paywall, and then it ended up like they claim that they're doing very good with their sales. They're actually not, because they're now free to play. The only reason why they're still relevant these days is because, well, since Veil, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. If you like look at like all my old, if you look at my old videos, I used to play Veil, and then they fucking went free to play, which pissed me the fuck off, you know, and then yeah. I mean, Tropical's a fucking dickhead anyways, so personal experience, so trust me. Tropical added me on Discord after all the bullshit with his company. I literally unfriended him on Discord and Steam so that I don't have to deal with his stupid fuck ass face. Seriously, how do you fuck up make you know, putting your company for in a good place like this badly. He's a dickhead. That's all you need to know. Can you what kind of game developer like argues with someone in fucking Twitch chat of all things. Like, Jesus Christ, man. If you guys are willing to believe it, yes, that's literally what happened. The man got defensive when I told him, yeah, no, I'll stick with Tabor. He got defensive about it, and then he started trying to virtue signal me whilst maintaining a while trying to pretend to be a nice guy. I was like, oh fuck you. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Just playing Tabor as always. Nothing ever changes with me. So if you came here for PVE content, you're in the right place. If you didn't, well, too bad. May I suggest Timeless VR or some of the other guys that I don't watch? Ow. Ah. Ow, 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 ow. Would anyone play PvE with you? I mean, you can ask my chat, but not from me. Why do I keep getting 22 long rifle? I swear to God. I made one Ruger video, and then now the game's like, oh, you like using 22 long rifle? Take more. Good, this game like a month ago, too annoying for your liking. Sure, whatever you say, man. If the game's too annoying for you, then forgive me for asking, but why are you in a stream about this game if you quit the game and found it too annoying? Wouldn't that disincentivize you from associating with the game in any way? Like, I don't mean it in a condescending tone, but like, are you just keeping up to date with the game, or but not actually playing yourself? Because I think I can kind of get by that, kind of, because I myself don't really I don't really like put some games anymore, but I still watch certain content creators, I guess. But if it was annoying you that much, I would imagine you wanna disassociate as much as possible. But that's just how I see things. I mean, why continue down a road where your annoyance just continues to get fuel, right? That's how I see it, anyways. I mean, PvE is always an option, but it's so buggy right now. But I keep up just to see if it's changed. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I have experienced not that many bugs, and the ones that I have experienced are not that problematic. I'm sorry, but that's mostly a standalone thing, I think, because I'll tell you PC VR, nothing bad typically really happens where from what I've witnessed. It's kind of because of the fact that standalone is literally the worst thing in existence, because you're gay on the box, the people that's camping in the corner and everything gets saying get blasted by foul. See, that's a PvP thing. You'll never experience any of those annoyances in Okay, well that was really easy. What the fuck? You just casually get a quest to collect the Yorick skull, and then the next thing you know, you immediately collect it. Like, what the fuck? Streamer look! He's cheating! Scott gave him a special copy that has all the loot. Loot drops updated. I mean, yeah, that's kind of why I really mainly stick to PVE, cause well, PVE doesn't really have any of those problems that you listed. Cause well, the AI fortunately does not have feelings yet. You need to get one of those AIs that like starts begging for their life to not be killed once you've dealt enough damage to them. I surrender. And then you like shoot them anyways, cause you have a quest for like killing phoenixes within a within a raid. There was another game that did that, I think. I think it was what was it? It was the game that was made by Monkey of a Bomb. Convergence VR, I think it was called. It's kind of like a stalker game, but like the last person alive in an enemy group, human enemy group, has a chance to surrender, and then they basically are not a threat anymore once they surrender, and then you can like choose to kill them anyway, because there's no consequences to not killing them or stuff like that. Pretty cool feature, but in my opinion, could definitely be a little bit more dynamic than they just give up. Maybe some of them like run away, maybe some of them stab you in the back or stuff like that, you know? Would be pretty cool. Right, need scrap metal, power supply. Okay, I have RAM. I don't think I have capacitors, so I'm gonna look out for a lot of circles from now on. Now that I say that, I'm not gonna get anything. I'm gonna leave now, probably play solo. Casual war crimes. Is there any chance I can join you and I'll run Futatra? Well, I mean, I don't play with viewers, so no thank you. I'm good. Casually killing surrendering soldiers. I mean, well, you know, you know what they say, it's only a crime if you get caught. That's the one funny thing that made a lot of sense to me during my military time, is that it was always very curious as to why like anyone in a position of power in the military was ever decided that they could very well be extremely mean to others without repercussions, because you know, it kind of sucks that you know, in a world where war could actually very realistically happen, the people that you piss off also have guns. So the next thing you know, you could get a bullet in the back, and everyone's just gonna say that it was a stray bullet from the opposing side, right? I mean, shit. Based off how I was treated back when I was in the military, a lot of my ex-military mates would be catching a couple stray bullets, if you ask me. I kid you not, you would not believe the amount of immature people that are in the military. It's honestly quite baffling. But you know what they say. It's only a war crime if you don't get caught. Hey. No, but those people were really fucking were really big assholes though, so they don't, I hope wherever they are now, they're in a worse off place than me. That is terrifying. Some people just don't deserve nice things. And trust me, my entire life I've dealt with children. You know, I've had to deal with my parents for however long I've been alive, because they're basically just children with money. Then I've had to deal with like my first 10 levels of education, you know, people being childish as fuck. And then
Please do not forget to store your armor
and then
and gear
finally
in
we
the
had the big
appropriate
kahuna,
areas.
which is I had to
Bunkers
go
are
and
no
deal
longer
with like
considered secure.
the dickheads in my military. And then, of course, now I work in a daycare center where I deal with literal children. You wanna guess which ones are the worst ones? Unsurprisingly, it's the military people. Oh hey mental. I've never in my life had to deal with such fucking childish grown ass adults in my life before. Until I thought secondary school was like the peak of like immaturity. I was so wrong. Oh boy, mistaken I was. A sweet summer child, victim of believing that people could be better, you know? The cycle ends here. We must be better. It snaps his neck. Then the music swells. If y'all ever watched or ever played God of War. Snow. He made his choice, Freya. Look at that. We got like 4 poker chips. What am I gonna do with it? No idea. I don't need a Ronin. The Ronins low key suck now because they have the built-in like fucking, you got the knife Kurtek. Gonna try to knife the bosses in Maul. Holy shit. That is bold. But I mean, you can technically sneak up on them. I've done it before, so it's definitely not out of the question per se, so keep doing that. Make sure you're recording too. People will eat that shit up. It'll make a good video. Knifing all the bosses. Are you using just like regular knives, or are you using like the samurai knives from John Wick and whatever? Samurai, the katanas. Oh well. Enough about my life story. I'm just here to play games. Well, I don't know if any of you guys were here last night, but I was basically discussing like the idea of like, so I stream 4 days a week, right? I stream from Wednesday to Saturdays, for me at least. So I'm very curious on how my viewers would think about if I were to start like a Minecraft VR on one of those days. Because I mean, you know, Minecraft VR, you know, Minecraft VR. Oh, I'm gonna need grenades. Minecraft VR. I mean, I'll take Minecraft. I'll take Minecraft over Roblox any day. fucking pet pedo lawsuits. Oh. So yeah, it's just what I've been thinking about in recent. Oh well, let's go. We are on the Matkas of Mieses. Use a normal knife collector and sharp katana for third deck and a clip of doing edges in the other. You should collate them though. Definitely collate them so that people can watch everything at once instead of individual clips. Just use like DaVinci Resolve to combine all of them. It's not that hard. DaVinci Resolve is free. Although I don't know if most of you have like, I don't know, you guys have like PCs at the very least. I wouldn't imagine most of y'all would have PCs actually. Now that I think about it, most of the Tabor player bases are standalone players. Hey Jake, you just having Nightfall bosses? Hell yeah.
Střel je do jejich skurvených ksichtů!
Yeah, you can. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. We're just playing some PVE Tabor as always. Okay. Where do flare shells spawn on this map again? I low-key forgot. But I only have one flare, so maybe none spawns here. Wanna play? No, I don't play with viewers. So, sorry, man. You play pretty as well? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Oh, PVE. Damn. A victim of autocorrect. Still going? I just got out of class. Hey, demon lover. I guess this would technically be our first House of Scott. I guess this wipe. I kind of forget where it spawns. I mean, I know where they can spawn, specifically where it can spawn in Silo. I know where Rit can spawn on Underground, but some things just like completely escape my mind. Well, so based off this loot, it seems like it's a little bit more worth it if you were to just, you know, pull a skull without actually having the you know, purple. Cause the loot doesn't seem that bad right now. I mean, I just got a Ronin, a Deagle, and like I think it's like either a Dominator or whatever it's called. So It's 12 a.m. for you, no class. The concept of time zones has eluded you, my dear sir. This is the outside. This is the outside, by the way. I just need to remind y'all. This is the outside of the area. Ah, this is the one that people say is better. But apparently I can't put it on, so okay. Are you serious? Okay. Well, there's still one left intact, so run! Okay, we're done. It's an orange spawn near elevator. The closed one under the open one in silo. I thought it was a purple. I thought it was a purple keycard spawn. Should always keep ammo pouches in your gear tech. I'm not going to play this game. It's not that deep. It's not. I ain't that much of a tryhard in this game that I'm gonna do something like that. I'm sorry. I love this game to death, but I ain't gonna try hard it. Like what? Like that's such a meta game thing to do. What's the point? Okay. The good ones again. Ooh, poker chip. Yes, please. Drum mags take way too much room. I'll show you a good tip for saving space on drum mags. There you go. You're welcome. Thanks for nothing, game. Ooh, poker chip. It's like a piece of candy. Ooh, 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 piece of candy. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. Let's see. You rage a lot. You play GD and I don't know what that is. Why did it send twice? I got 750 stoner drags. Oh hey Weewoo, what's up? We're just playing more Tabor. Nothing new really. I see something. Classified files. What else did I wanted to take? Oh yeah, the Ronin. I guess I can only fit so many Ronins in. I guess the Ronin should take priority. Okay, never mind. I can't even fit Ronins in. The game just hates me. Oh, you're a rhythm gamer? I went through a rage phase, but at the end of the day, I grew up and I realized that there are so many better things to do with my life than to get angry at video games of all things. Now I get angry at much more sensible things, like children. I mean, shit. Sometimes you really can't blame me though. The fucking the kids are demons sometimes. Demon kids. I mean, I get that, like, I get that sometimes kids have issues, but I don't think kids should have these big issues. But whatever. Who am I to judge, right? Oh, it's not a rhythm game? I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I always found it weird that Geometry Dash was ever as popular as it was, because the whole concept of it is just to just hit a button like an X amount of like perfect timings in a row. Like, how is that in any way, shape, or form fun, you know? I just find it weird that like the maps that got as difficult as it was got crazy enough to the point where people would tell me that you would need like what, 500 frame perfect jumps or spacebar presses. That is crazy. No game should ever need to be that fucking stress inducing. Like, how does anyone find that fun? I'm actually legitimately curious. Who wakes up and thinks that pressing their space bar like 360 times in a row with perfect timing is fun? One of my previous friends actually recommended me to go and play Geometry Dash for my YouTube, and I told him fuck no. that was the long and the short of it. I told him fuck no. I mean, hey, who am I to judge, right? My friend made it on YouTube decently well, playing fucking Crash Fever of all things, so it's more fun rhythm. I mean, really depends on what you're looking for in video games. If you're looking for pain, I guess Dance of Ice and Fire will probably fulfill that role. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, at least Dance of Ice and Fire is more lenient, I believe. I mean, there's late, early, and whatever, so it definitely can have been as bad as Geometry Dash of all things. Whatever. Game sounds boring, a small block jumping. That's I mean, that's literally what it is, isn't it? Unfortunately. I seriously still don't understand how my friend could have went ahead and tell me. I mean, we're not, it's wrong to say we're not friends anymore, but But we haven't talked to each other in a long time because I had my military, and then I also found new friends, and then yeah, it just all kind of fell apart because the whole reason we were friends was because of gacha games, and we don't really do that shit anymore because all the gacha games are like fucking terrible now. So darn. Unlucky. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I still completed the objective though, so oh well. Did I complete the objective? Yep. Then I'm good.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate
Any
area.
new objective?
Bunkers are no
No,
longer
guess not.
considered
Okay.
secure.
Oh yeah, I definitely failed a couple of these. Alright. Oh. Without dying, without dying, without dying, without the— oh my god. Fail, 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 fail. Oh no. What will I do? Let's go use a different gun. If only that gun had a drum mag. Well, it's a foul. Do you really wanna— okay, look me straight in the face and tell me that you want a foul to have a drum mag. People are gonna murder you for that take. Ah, fuck. I haven't used assassin in a long time, but this was one of the weapons in my military. Do you really think it's a good idea to say if only that gun had a drum mag? in a in a world where in a world where people vehemently say that that gun is too overpowered. That's interesting. You can no longer buy stoner mats? Is that what I'm looking at? Oh wow, stoner mags are raid only now. You can only buy these bad boys now if you want whatever's. Oh well. And let's go with the 5C max actually. I don't really feel like for once in my life I feel like playing with a cool looking gun, so this is a cool looking gun. I'm gonna put the rips. Okay, well I guess I'm not putting the rips charm there. Got a question? What's your favorite gun in your opinion? Favorite gun? Favorite gun is probably this gun. 44 Magnum is surprisingly scary, it turns out. I don't know if you've ever seen a 44 Magnum in work at work before, but it's scary as shit. This thing's 20,000? Okay. Here we go. AK-5C. mean, alright. Oh, then great. I don't have to explain myself. Alright, well. I don't exactly remember what I lost, but if I don't remember what I lost, then it... Oh. Then it probably wasn't that big a deal in the first place. Do I have any crappy armor sets that I don't really want? It's all Tatra gear. Well, I guess Tatra gear is currently the best in class at the moment, so makes sense that I would not use it and have the most of it, apparently. It's also pretty light. Explain lol JK. Well, I mean, if you're serious, look up. I tried to make a revolver video, but ended up meeting Tatra. I think that should give you all the context clues that you need. Do I have just a random Orion helmet around? Oh, I do. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright. Shiro, kill 10 fix of Alright. Oh yeah, we should probably bring like... Should probably bring one of, excuse me, you're in the way. Should probably bring one of these. Okay, I guess this game hates me because today I learned that the AK-5C doesn't have a slight release, I guess. Seen it? Precisely. That's right. I'm too lazy to actually use a thing. Alright, so we're finally stepping down from 762 by 51, and we're going back to boring ass what's it called? Boring ass 556 apparently. Gotta go to work. Peace. Alright, goodbye. Catch you on the flippity flip. Have a good day at work. Although, well, that's a bit shammy to say, because I don't think anyone ever has a good day at work. You get money, but that money doesn't really buy back the time that you spend doing that work. Though it can buy you happiness later in life. But, till then, you're suffering. Suffer. Can I get some I guess I need to go and get my own damn bandages. That's why you the best. It's not exactly like I enjoy work, unless I mean it's worth it if you enjoy what you're doing, but I doubt that that's the case for most of us, unfortunately. Okay, visit the worker housing on island, then visit the military checkpoint between the prison and boat house. Where's my... The worker housing, okay, I'm assuming that's underneath museum. The military checkpoint between prison and boathouse. Between prison and boathouse, I think I know where it is. Then locate the laptop at the military checkpoint. Download those there. I think I know what we're talking. I think I know where we have to go. I know what must be done. Hey Moxer, how you doing? We're just playing more Tabor. I think the 5C is a very nice looking gun. That's what it's got going for it. Other than that, it's 5.56, so you kind of, it kind of just, you know, it's a 5.56. Especially this 5.5, especially the 5C magazine. That's very nice. Very nice. This is a crash landing site, right? Okay. Go this way. Back battery ran dry. Let's see. Is my AC even on? It's not. Ow, fuck. Hold on. Okay, now it's on. Oh yeah, there's a flare shell here, isn't there? I should go and check it out. It's up there. Jeepney. Jeepney. Oh, hey Zulu. How are your solo rates? Alright, let's see if we manage to get a flare shell right here. They always put them in the weirdest places. Where are you running off to? Did he even hop on? Ended up just sitting in bed. Yeah, I get the vibe. Silly little me in my silly little world with all my silly little problems. Hearsay there's a flare there's supposed to be a flare somewhere around here, but it looks like we didn't get it. Instead what we got is a SAS magazine, I guess. Alright, guess I'm dropping down somehow. How do I do this without dying? I don't even need this. Oh, hey, gun VR. Just one bullet. I get one for you and one for me. I honestly thought like that collector death, I go on the green things. It's too late for that. Unless I did, then I already have done that. I did them. Duck, okay. There should be a purple keycard spawn in this room, but looks like we were out of luck. Ooh, energy drink. I love energy drink. I remember like one of the kids telling me that I could afford a can of cola, but I can't afford his artwork. And I was like, dude, your artwork fucking sucks, but I don't know how to tell you it without sounding really antagonistic. the the stuff that you have to the amount of like stupid children that I have to deal with on a daily basis is often is surprising, and I don't mean to put them down like that, but Jesus Christ, sometimes like like today they got access to worms, like live worms, and one of them just got slaughtered because they fucking just like literally was like fucking around with it, and then it just died because it like fell off the table or something. I was like, what the why are you so needlessly cruel? Another one was like ensnaring it in metal paper clips. I was like, huh? Why would you do that? What the worms ever do to you? I'm like immune to and then one of them tried to like scare me with it, and I just told them like a military story about how I've been a victim of a leech before. Last stream I found a GPU before you ended your stream. Nice. The GPU fun. Crypto. Billions of dollars. Isn't it crazy to realize that like some people do this for a career and they end up with like 160 million karuna or something? A billion trillion. And then like, you know, like not gonna lie, watching you, I wanna play Tabor. Well, go and do it. What you sitting around for? Get off the get out of your bed, put down the phone, turn on the thing, and then, yeah, extra luck watching you while playing Ghost of Tabor. No. What you do is you become a content creator yourself, and then Scott blesses you. Not gonna lie, it's because they have teammates or they are so different. No. It's about being a content creator and getting the so-called fabled streamer luck that everyone says is like definitely real and definitely exists. That's what it is, you know? Haha. You know, Clash Royale. Haha. Hira. Haha. There should be something that spawns here as well, but I don't know what it is. You using some external battery for the headset? Yeah, I have a Kiwi built-in battery pack for my headset. So if I typically go longer than 3 hours, I usually plug it in, but I think this is gonna be my last raid, so it's not gonna be necessary for me to use it. Okay. Fat ass. Fat. Dumb fat, stupid dumb fat, stupid fat, dumb fat.
Stále jedu jen skurvených ksichtů.
Okay. Not me just missing both entirely. Isn't it heavy on the head? Well, I'm also wearing headphones, so can't be that heavy. I got a big hit. Big hit. I'm gonna take your power supply, and it's still working. What's that say? Pay for rent, $1,700. No idea what that means, but you better get out of my face. These are the worker houses, I hope. You have no luck? Well, that's why you become a content creator, and then bada bing, bada boom, you know? Like, haven't you guys seen like the videos of me where I have like absurdly lucky raids just because of just like out of nowhere, John Cena, you know? It's because I'm a content creator, that's why. Scott, well, I've actually talked to Scott before, but like, you know, it's like he sees your shit and then he finds your copy on Steam and then he blesses you personally. Map 49. I keep dropping it. Stop it. Well, all I can say is that, like, if I had the AK-5C back when I was in the military, I would not have complained as well. Okay, never mind. I still would have complained as much as I was complaining because the entire situation was unfair. But you know, a little bit less because at least I know the gun wasn't dog shit. Actually, no. I aim with my right eye, so this would help me follow the trace better. Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick nap. One sec. Meow, 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 meow. I don't hear your boy, Mamba, so he's probably not on the map. Guy is probably loud enough to the point where I can hear him from here, I believe. But oh well. My thumb is disintegrating from the amount of, from the length that I've been holding forward on this damn thing. This is definitely gonna be my last raid, cause oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so a little bit of a funny thing for some of you guys. I was talking about like homosexuality the other day, and I got a flare shell, and I memed around that like I would get a flare shell if I started talking about homosexuality if I ever went to island again. So now's a good time to talk about it, and then see if we get a flare shell. All right, so what's it like being a homosexual? No, but like seriously though, I think yesterday I was talking about how whatever you are or aren't shouldn't be your personality. That's why I don't lean too much into like my whole like you know my whole like being a furry or being gay, because at the end of the day it's a personal interest, and it's not meant to really be like a personality trait, unless you're a really unless you specifically you know, specialize in that kind of content. But if you specialize in being homosexual, then I can tell you I wouldn't be in the YouTube industry. But yeah, it's just I don't like to make it my personality, because I like games, and I think games should be the main focus of my how I of my channel. I think the I think that honestly sometimes people need to stop making their interest their entire personality, especially the Disneyland adults and stuff, or like James Charles, I don't know. Because at the end of the day, the moment your personality becomes you know, not so relevant, you become irrelevant. So oh crap, Tatra is on the map. So interestingly, Tatra is on the map, but I have no idea where he is. Okay, hold on. Well, if Tatra's on the map, then I'm going to heal up. Alright, we've talked enough about homosexuality. Let's see if I get a key. Let's see if I get something up there. This would actually be really hilarious if that was the case. Gay, homosexual, kissing men, cuddles with other men. Men. Men's lips. Men boobs. I love men. Alright. Oh my god, a flare shell! No. There isn't. Alright. How do we find this? How do we find Mamba now that he's out and about and very mad? Very mad, very sad, very glad. He, like, I definitely heard him move to, like, the right, but I don't know if that means squat, really. Right, gun up, I guess. Gun up full auto. He's near the boathouse. What level Spectre are you? 5. I'll play PvP, level 3. Level 3 is pretty good. What's that? No. So where is he? They were obviously firing at something, so where it is Beach? Deviated. 86, I don't know if that's enough to survive a Mamba shot. Typically his bullets do about 40, don't they? I don't hear him, but I know he's on the map. I really should have brought like headphones or something. Ow, what the hell? So Mamba's definitely on the map, but he ain't nowhere. He ain't nowhere to be heard. So until then, I can only just assume that he's not actually here, even though he is. I know he's here. Don't be out here acting brand new, man. I know what's up. I know what you did last summer. Really? We could do anything but take any longer to load. No, take your time. It's not like there's a murderous ass boss out there or anything. I need to go back to I need to go back to like the general area of radio station, cause he typically hangs out around there. I somehow completely missed Mamba, which is actually really crazy because Mamba typically spots you from like a whole ass distance. So the very fact that I missed it means that I had some very unlucky timing. So they let at level 6 you can buy everything in boss guns. I mean, that is a very big if. Hey Phil, no, I don't really play with people, so I'm sorry. No. I mean, that's gonna be a very big if, and it comes to the stipulation that they only do it for PvE, because for PvP it will be completely unobtainable. a level 6 breaks the fundamentals of the game. So no, a level 6 wouldn't work, and even if that was the case, it would be a PvE only thing. And that's once again on a very big if that they ever for some reason decide to make PvE even more busted than it already is. Because let me tell you one thing about PvE is that the reason why they don't do anything is because with PvE is specifically because like PvE is because PvE they don't want to tack extra shit on for no reason. So by you saying they need to add a level 6 just kind of just means that they're actually gonna put effort into PvE, which well, I know that ain't gonna happen. PvE will get the same. See? Mamba is definitely on the map. Now it's more of a question of where the hell is he? That kind of unnerved me a bit, actually. Really, game? You pick now to make me go hungry? Come on. Could be over here somewhere. 110 meters away. Well, I mean, he is a sniper, so it's to be expected. I'm mainly curious as to where the hell is he. I would have figured that I would at least be shot at by now. Shit. Am I just that dense? That could be him, actually. I'm not gonna lie, that could very... Nah, it's probably just a Phoenix. It has the patrol path of a regular Phoenix. Why is he nowhere? What's the kit? Oh, the Tatra chest rig with Nikolai headgear and then AK-5C. I'm mostly just like trying to find Mamba right now, cause I mean I have proof of his existence, so where the hell is he? You know? For a guy like you, you're unique because you rarely die. I mean, specifically, no, not really, but it is nice to like have certain things like access to better guns so that I can make content as and when I want to, and then when I hit level 5, then I don't really have to worry about like, you know, losing like Ragnars and stuff, because I can just buy them. It's pretty nice. I have not one single energy drink. I do. Where the hell is this motherfucker? Don't tell me. Oh, no, it's just a pistol. I thought I found another magazine of Mamba. Like, I got. I'm never gonna find Mamba, am I? Go away.
Tell you how you ain't too many people.
I'm just gonna hit the exfil. This is pointless. They were shooting in just general direction, so I must imagine that shit. This guy must be here somewhere. It would actually be pretty crazy if the Phoenix managed to kill kill Mambado. Yo, look. Well, at least I got a magazine of my bus, so it's not like I actually. It's not like. What game is this? Hey, hello, Jake. This is called Ghost of Tabor. Yeah, what delta's it? I work right now, but before I go, add me up on Discord. I'm not going to do that. Don't, 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 don't assume that I will just willingly do everything that you ask. Like, no offense, but I'm not your bitch. You don't tell me what to do. It's $30. Yeah, about there. If you ever plan to get Ghost of Tabor, I recommend you buy the Nuclear Knight edition to go along with it, because it's gonna help like speed run, or just give you like an advantage. But for what system, and is this recent release or an old game? I think it came out in like 2023 or something, so it's not necessarily an old game, but it's not a recent release either. It's like it's available on standalone. It's available on standalone It's available on the MetaQuest store, so any standalone VR headset. It's available on Steam, so PC VR, and you can also play it on PlayStation VR. Damn it. Mamba disappeared and he never appeared again. What a shame. It's annoying at times. I mean, it depends really, because I have sufficient fun playing this game. Okay, I was just checking to make sure I didn't accidentally kill Mamba and then not take his gear. What level am I? I'm well, we're about to find out apparently. Connection terminated. Oh, thank you Delta for subbing. Level 48. Alright. Well, level 48. Let's see my statistics, I guess, because apparently that's a thing now. I chose the most Asian looking person ever. So my survival rate's 92.2%, 2,000 Phoenix killed, 365, 511 headshots of my 2,000. Wow, that's a 1-to-4 ratio. Max Phoenix kill streak is 500. God damn. Max survival streak 31 raids in a row. Total money spent 4 million. Spent on items 4.1. Spent on ammo 182. Spent on insurance 412. Survival XP. Kill XP is the most. I mean, that's not surprising. That is easy. I guess that's really generally no problem, man. Alright, so I need RAM and scrap metal. Well, I definitely have RAM. Tell you that much. How much do these clocks sell for? Hey Carson. I'm just cleaning up and I'm gonna hop off for the night. So you kind of came in at a terrible timing. All right, ornate clock. Ooh, hold the phone. Not bad. $22,000 doll hairs. Okay, okay, I see you. Alright, well, I'm done. I am gonna go to bed. Alright, so, for everyone who is still watching, thank you all so much for stopping by. I really appreciate every single one of you, and yeah, I hope to see you all next stream. Take care, and I will see you all on the next stream. Bye bye, everyone.